First, shut down your PC completely and unplug all cables. Now open the side glass panel of your cabinet carefully. Keep all the screws safely aside so nothing gets misplaced. Now loosen the screws that hold the heatsink and fan in place. Unscrew them evenly, little by little, to release the pressure smoothly. Next, unplug the CPU fan cable from the motherboard. Once all the screws are removed, gently twist and lift the heatsink from the processor. Don't pull it forcefully, a light twist will easily release it. Now let's clean the top of the processor. Use a clean, dry piece of cotton to carefully wipe away the old thermal paste. You can also use isopropyl alcohol for this step, but in my case, I just used cotton without alcohol. Make sure the processor surface looks clean and shiny, with no paste or dust remaining. After that, clean the thermal paste from the bottom of the heatsink as well using dry cotton. Wipe it properly so no old paste or residue is left. Once both surfaces are clean, unscrew the fan from the heatsink. Remove all the screws that hold them together so you can clean both parts separately. Then, start by cleaning the dust from the fan blades using a soft brush. Make sure you gently brush each blade one by one, removing all the dirt that collects over time. You can also clean the inner side of the fan frame where dust usually sticks near the edges. Be careful around the motor area, use light strokes so you don't damage the wiring or bearings inside. Then do the same with the heatsink, use the brush to remove dust from between the fins. Sometimes, brushing alone doesn't completely clean the heatsink, so you can gently clean it using water and cotton. This helps remove fine dust and dirt from inside the metal fins. But make sure to be very careful, don't let water reach any electric part or connector. After washing, use a blower or a clean dry cloth to remove all water from the heatsink completely. It must be fully dry before installation. If any water remains, it can cause short circuits or damage your system. So double check and make sure it's completely dry. Now it's time to put the cleaned and dried heatsink back together with the fan. Carefully place the fan on top of the heatsink in the correct direction, making sure the airflow arrows or labels face the same way as before. Then, align the screw holes and tighten all the screws securely. Now put a small pea-sized drop of thermal paste right in the center of your processor. Don't use too much, a little is enough. When you place the heatsink on top, the pressure will spread it evenly over the CPU. This helps the processor stay cool and work better. Make sure the drop is centered before continuing. Before placing the fan and heatsink back onto the motherboard, give them one final wipe to make sure everything is completely clean. Now it's time to set the heatsink and fan back onto the processor. Carefully place the assembly so it sits flat on the CPU, making sure it is aligned correctly with all the screw holes on the motherboard. Take your time here, a proper fit ensures even pressure and optimal cooling. Start tightening the screws slowly, one by one. It's best to follow a cross or diagonal pattern, tighten one corner, then the opposite corner, and repeat. This ensures the heatsink presses evenly across the CPU surface. Avoid over-tightening any single screw, as this can damage the motherboard or CPU. Once all screws are secure, reconnect the CPU fan cable to the motherboard header. Check that the cable is properly seated and not touching the fan blades, other wires, or components. Taking these extra steps carefully will help your CPU stay cooler, reduce noise, and improve overall performance. Once everything is done, close the glass panel of your cabinet and screw it back securely. And that's it. You've successfully cleaned your processor, fan, and heatsink, applied new thermal paste, and reinstalled everything safely. Now your CPU will stay cooler and run more efficiently. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Instant Solutions for more quick and easy tech tutorials.